If there was a take clacker at the beginning of this, you know, one of the black things, this would read about 157. I was just giving myself a little bit of a talking to because I could keep doing that all night. So I have been meaning to do a video for ages. I keep putting it off because I just am terrible at this stuff. So, but that's me. So I wanted to do a video to say hello, and this week has kind of really brought it all together for me. So on Sunday we held the Woodbridge Artisan Makers Market, which I'd been part of the team that organised, and despite the most horrendous weather of rain, snow, then a bit more rain, we actually managed to have a really successful market, really enjoyed it, and came away feeling, you know, pretty stoked about that. So stoked that on Monday I actually had a little drink at lunchtime. Never done that before, that was fun. And then Tuesday I had been invited to the Calm Christmas party. So for those of you that don't know what Calm is, it is a charity called the Campaign Against Living Miserably, which deals with suicide in men and men's mental health, and it's a big part of my life for many reasons, one of which is that I run for a running club called Ipswich Jaffa. And 2 years ago we lost one of our runners by suicide, and that has a massive impact on the club and on the people in the club, and it's now bred this environment through the bravery of that person's partner, whereby people will talk, and I see what that does, and the power of that, and the power of people feeling able to talk. So I kind of wanted to make sure that in my work I wasn't just being an artist. I want to give something back with that, and so I sort of decided that maybe I could give some money to them every time I sold something. So that's what I do, but then that wasn't quite enough for me, so I really want to get more of a message out there about men and mental health, and being able to talk about that, because women, we're quite good at talking to each other. Men, not so much, and I just think it's so important, given that suicide is the single biggest killer of men under 45, and that's quite a sad and scary statistic. So on Tuesday night, getting back to the story, you'll get used to the fact that I tend to go off on these little tangents. You're lucky there were no kittens or unicorns in there, to be honest. You know. So I'd been invited to the Christmas party, so I travelled up to London with a friend, and we went and partied the night away in Covent Garden with them, and I met a guy there who for me is super inspirational. So I like to run. I'm not built like a runner, but I do enjoy it, and this guy used his story around mental health and kind of completely turned it on his head and ran from Rome back here to the UK home in 65 days, and following his story he shared some really frank experiences, how it was feeling, all of those things, and it was just inspirational really. And I met him on Tuesday night, probably completely disgraced myself because I was like, oh my god, you're Dan Keeley, I watch you on Facebook, poor boy. But kind of seeing him and then seeing the video he then produced afterwards kind of made me sit there thinking, well, why the hell am I not sharing stuff? So I want to say thank you to Calm for having me, and you know, thanks to Dan for not running away when I said hi, and for actually inspiring me to stop dicking about and do this and start this. So this is just the start. You know, there are going to be more videos, unfortunately for you. I really wanted to put a Bob Ross wig on and kind of do something, but I thought that might not be. Maybe for Christmas I'll do that for you. But just start to connect with you. So it's the run up to Christmas. It can be a pretty shitty time for some people, and I just want to start to encourage you all to kind of talk if you're struggling. You know, not all of us have normal families, not all of us have someone we can talk to. There are lots of pressures around Christmas time. Just be sure to talk to someone, and if you don't feel that you can talk to people you know, then do kind of reach out, because there are people like the Samaritans and Calm who are always there and will always support you. And just look after yourselves in the run up to Christmas, and I really look forward to speaking to you all soon. Just a couple of really quick musings on my first ever video. One, I say far too much, I mean, come on. See, did it again. 2, oh my god, look at my skin, no makeup on at all. If I were a girl, I'd be jealous. And 3, I have far too many toys in this office. I need to go and think about that. Yeah, definitely.